Hi, I'm Phobos, and you are watching A Game to Remember. Today I have a very special episode for you. Last time we talked about the horrifying moments in the original Resident Evil. Back in 1996, no game could touch Capcom's survival horror blockbuster as far as tense atmosphere is concerned. However, not everything about Resident Evil was picture perfect. In fact, the game also has an incredible amount of flaws and problems. Some of these are overlooked nowadays and even became iconic to the whole franchise. At this point, you're probably already well aware of what I'm talking about. Of course, I mean the shitty voice acting. Without a doubt, Resident Evil provides one of the worst, but yet also one of the funniest voiceovers in any video game period. For today's episode, I assembled my personal best of the worst, but yet funny moments or conversations in Resident Evil. So now, without further ado, here's my top 5 cheesiest moments in Resident Evil. Number 5. Jill, Richard and the Serum. While going through the mansion, you would sooner or later encounter some of the dead Bravo team members. Finding one that actually lives was therefore a big deal. In Jill's campaign, you would encounter a severely injured Richard, who is lying on the floor.
Richard! What happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also poisonous. Ugh.
Poisonous? Oh, no. Richard, hold on.
Okay, first of all, how do you know exactly that the snake is poisonous? I mean, I've never been bitten by one myself, but really, you can feel that?
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
Really? Can the developers make it a little more obvious that you are supposed to get the serum for Richard now? You're running through a mansion full of so-called demons and you don't bring the serum along as a precaution matter? Joke's on you then, now you see in what mess you are.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
Upon returning to Richard with the serum, he would give you his radio, but then he would eventually die. There are ways to save him in the remake, but I'm not sure if it's possible in the original version. Maybe some of you guys will know.
No! Richard!
Jill, be careful.
Number 4. Chris, Rebecca and the Moonlight Sonata. Solving the emblem puzzle was a little more complicated in Chris's campaign. Unlike Jill, Chris is not able to play the piano or to read music. I wonder what is going through their head there. They are in the middle of a terrifying crisis and have nothing better to do than to play the piano? Right. Then Rebecca would enter the room.
It's me, Chris.
Is that you, Rebecca?
No, it's your mom. She wants to make sure you're doing your homework properly. Really? Have you gone blind all of a sudden, Chris? Open your damn eyes, of course it's Rebecca. And now, without even questioning it, Rebecca starts to play the piano. Makes a lot of sense to me.
Ah, it's the Moonlight Sonata.
Can you play? Wait, what is that?
Way to end the score. Couldn't make that more obvious as well, I guess.
My interpretation is off a little. Chris, may I practice for a while?
And speaking of a crisis, someone playing the piano over and over and over again wouldn't attract any zombies or other monsters in the mansion. Whatever you say, Capcom.
See? Just relax and play.
All right.
Upon returning to Rebecca, she would play the Moonlight Sonata properly now, and the secret door would suddenly open.
You like it?
Oh, that was great.
What is that?
I always wondered why on earth each and every one of the characters would say that over and over again. It's obviously a secret door, why bothering asking like this? In the secret room you would be able to switch the gold emblem with the fake one of the dining room. After that, it was off to new adventures. Number 3. Chris saves Rebecca from the hunter. First of all, sorry for the poor quality of the segment of the video. The director's cut version of the game doesn't like me for no apparent reason. As described in my previous episode, after you've returned from Plan 42 to the mansion, you would have to deal with hunters. You would eventually hear Rebecca scream and then had a short period of time to come and save her from the predator. On a serious note though, that is supposed to be the same girl who dealt with all the monsters alongside Billy Cohen in Resident Evil 0? Hard to believe, isn't it? Well, never mind. Upon saving her, you would get this cheesy dialogue.
Rebecca! Rebecca!
Chris!
Thank God you're safe!
I'm sorry that you were worried about me.
We are in great danger. We must organize a search for the others and get the hell out of here. Understood?
Yes, sir!
Okay, I'll go first. Proceed with your own judgment. All right? Can you do it?
Yes, I can!
Yes, I can! Yeah, right. Sounds like you've been campaigning for Obama too much, my dear. What enthusiasm. This moment cracked me up a lot back then, and it still does. That's why I got place 3 on my list. Number 2. Jill and Barry in the main hall. After you've been scouting around the mansion for a while, Barry and you would eventually meet up in the main hall again. The cheesiness of the scene is mostly provided by the awkward enunciation during the dialogue. As you have already seen in previous scenes, that's the case in almost every conversation, but this one just pushes it over the top in my opinion.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa, this hall is dangerous.
What are you talking about? This hall is probably one of the safest rooms in the entire mansion.
Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere.
Haha, I see what you did there, Barry.
Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Yeah, but you apparently don't know how to handle that, Magnum. Who else needs 3 shots to finish a simple zombie,
Thank you. I'll take this then.
Wait a minute. Didn't he just say it's a weapon? Back then I was as confused as I am today. Why do you lie to me, Barry? Why not telling me that you just want to give me some ammo and instead pushing my hopes up? After that, Barry runs off and both of them are on their own now again. Even to this day, my friends and I sometimes mimic this conversation between Jill and Barry. It's just too ridiculous. That's why it got place number 2. And now the undisputed and well-earned number 1 cheesiest but yet funny moment in the original Resident Evil. The Jill sandwich. Of course the number 1 spot had to go to the infamous Jill sandwich. While going through the east part of the mansion, you would come across the shotgun, which triggered the ceiling of the room next door to drop to the floor. On a side note, who constructs a mansion like that? I mean, of course it's Umbrella and everything, right, but still, was this room designed by Jigsaw or what? Also, why doesn't it cross Jill's mind to kick in the door herself or to shoot the lock with the new acquired shotgun? Nope, she will have none of that. Of course, Barry has to come to the rescue.
Hey, what's going on?
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down.
Hurry! This way!
Now pay attention to the enunciation again.
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
I don't know how to comment on that, it's pure gold.
But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
Probably looking for a sandwich, I guess.
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
Well, that pretty much ends today's episode of A Game to Remember. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I also hope that you enjoyed this top 5, and if you did, let me know in the comment section below. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Take care, have a good one, and goodbye.